I have a tighter pocket. Yeah. But you got to tell me, is it still rolling? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's my Rasta pants with my Peter Tasha jacket on the back. It's a fucking reggae day. We got the sun. Yeah, reggae punk, right. Good. Hey! Oh, well, thank you for being here, because otherwise I would just be a crazy person talking in the park. Which is normally what I do, you know. Okay, thank you for coming. Please stand. Oh, take the feet apart about the distance of your shoulders. Let your hands hang down and let them reach down. Fingers reaching down into the earth, and instead of the clenching in, we're going to open up the palms a little bit. We're going to pull the belly in a little bit. We're going to drop the shoulders. We're going to reach the navel all the way up your spine to the crown of your head. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. That guy and his hammer are going to fuck up my podcast. Oh, I am recording this class for whatever reasons. I don't know why. Okay, let's swing. Oh, he tried doing it quieter. It's okay, he's got rhythm. And we're just swinging, we're letting the hands be free, we're keeping the spine nice and straight, right up the middle. We're breathing in and out through the nose, we're listening to the sound of the breath. Okay, pick a side, we're going to lock over for a moment, look back over the shoulder that is pulled back, whichever one you chose. And then let's just go all the way over to the other side and lock over there, and we look back over the shoulder. Okay, good. Back to center. Bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. Again, shoulders back and down, navel in and up, breath in the nose. We're going to breathe in through the nose as we reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out through the nose as we forward fold, bringing the fingers as low as they get. We're going to keep them down there. We're going to look up and lengthen the tail through the eyeballs, and then we're going to forward fold again. And then come on all the way up, reaching out and up. We bring the hands down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Grab the sun, fold it down, fingers low. We're going to keep them down again. And we look up. We forward fold on the out-breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, folding down again, fingers low. We're going to keep them down. We look up. We forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. We push into the earth. We circle back up, breathing in. Breathing out, folding down, legs in the direction of straight. Keep the fingers low. We look up, long spine through the eyeballs. Forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. We're slowing it down. Down again through the heart center. We push the hands into the earth. We circle the arms all the way back up, breathing in. Breathing out, folding down again, fingers low. We keep the hands low. We look up. And from here, let's step back to the top of a push-up. Belly and legs tight. So we're really locking the center of the body and the legs so that we're nice and planky at the top of push-up here. Good. When you're ready, go ahead, lower down. Maybe hover 2 inches off the ground. Maybe hit the ground, then roll forward, up dog. Clench the legs as the waist hangs, and then down dog. We pull the hips up, tucking the toes. Feet are 2 fists apart. Let's bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards the earth. You're welcome to stay still though, which is what I was about to say a moment ago. The hands are wide at the top of the mat, about the distance of your shoulders. We're looking at those feet moving so the head is slightly tucking, or some of us are tucking more than slightly. Alrighty, step, hop, walk to the top of the mat with the feet back together and the fingers low. We're going to look up. We forward fold again. All the way up, reaching out and up. Let's bring the hands together above the head and then down through the heart center again. We push back into the earth. We circle all the way back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, folding down again, fingers low. We're going to keep them low. We look up. We step back to that push-up where the body is fully clenched. We lower down, hover 2 inches, fully clenched. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog, pulling up and back. Again, you could stay still, or you could come up high on the toes on the in-breath, and on the out-breath, pushing the heels in the direction of down, and a couple more of those if you like. As you come up on the toes, push the fingertips down a little bit. Middle finger pointing straight forward. All right, step, hop, walk to the top of the mat, back into that forward fold, and we look up. Out breath, forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Bringing the hands again together, down through the heart center. We push into the earth, we circle back up with the arms. We fold back down, fingers low, we keep them down there. We look up, we step back again to the top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. Okay, we'll stay here. And even staying here, we're drawing the breath in through the nose, we're pushing the breath out through the nose. And remember, anytime you want, you're welcome to rest. You're welcome to take a break, a total time out. You're welcome to just come here and lay on your mat the whole time and just be with the community if you like. It's your practice, so listen to what your body feedback is getting and push as much as you want to or as little as you want to. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way up. Let's intertwine the fingers and turn the palms all the way to the sky. Take the feet apart again a little bit so we got stability here. We're going to try to turn the thumbs up higher and the pinkies down lower as we reach those palms all the way to the sky. Fingers are still interlaced. Okay, lean over to the right. And over to the left. Back to center. Keep the fingers interlaced. We're going to turn and look to the right. Someone's taking our picture. Smile. And all the way over to the other side. Good. Back to center. Arms down. Feet back together. Big toes touching. Belly tight. We're going to do chair. Let the knees fall together. Please sit in chair. Reaching the arms up. Straight back. Come all the way up, over. Folding down again. Fingers low. We keep them down just like before. We look up. We step back. Top of that push-up again. Belly and legs tight. We lower down. Drop down. Up dog. Legs tight. Down dog. Pulling up and back. Let's hang out here for a second. Get a feel for where your right hand is, and it is a little right of center at the top, and we're going to aim for that for warrior one. We're going to step that right foot to the top of the mat, up near that wrist. The left foot turns out flat, and we reach the arms up, the knees over the ankle. The spine is running straight up like we're riding a horse. Good. The palms are facing in. Don't worry about anything. Where are you from?
England.
England. All right. Where are you from?
England.
You must have come together. Stay standing. Reach the left arm forward. So, yes, you got it. Go with it. Always the right thought is the first right one. Okay, touch the sky again. And great. Hands back down. Step back again. Top of push-up. Lower down. Drop down. Up dog. Legs tight. Down dog. Pulling up and back. Let's do the left side. Left foot steps a little left to center. Right foot turns out flat. We reach the arms all the way back up. Good. Think about the outside edge of that back foot rotating down into the mat, or we're going to stay standing. We're going to reach that right arm forward. So we're trying to shift so that these shoulders are square to the front of the space. Excellent. Touch the sky again and hands back down. Step back, top of push-up again. Lower down and drop down. Up dog and down dog. And excellent. We'll take a couple breaths here. As always, you're welcome to rest. Hands are the distance of the shoulders. Feet are 2 fists apart. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, breath in. Breathing out, forward fold. Feet on knees together, sitting in chair. And please stand, arms all the way down. Okay, let's continue. Sit in chair again. Utkatasana, the fierce pose. Come all the way up and over, folding down, fingers low. And we're going to look up. And we're going to step back, top of push-up again. We'll lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. And right side warrior one. Right foot steps. We're trying to line up heel to heel, so we're stepping a little tiny bit wide. Arms back up, squaring the shoulders forward. Go ahead and bring the hands together in prayer to the sun. I'm so glad it's out today. And look up to those prayer hands. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, legs tight. Down dog, pulling up and back. Let's do other side. Left foot, please, all the way up to the top. Right foot turns out, arms back up. Hands together in prayer to the sun. Maybe looking up, reaching. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog, and all right. Drawing the breath in through the nose, pushing it out. Trying to push the heels down. It doesn't mean they'll get there. Looking at the shins, listening to the sound of the breath, which you're controlling. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, breath in. Breathing out, forward fold. Feet on knees together, sitting in chair. And stand. Let's do a couple more. Utkatasana, the chair. Straight everything and touch the sky. Fold all the way down again, fingers low. We're going to look up. We're going to step back to the top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. And again, warrior one on the right. Right foot steps all the way back up. Hands together again in prayer above your head. Looking up. If you feel like it, arch back a little bit. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, down dog, and yes, on the left foot steps all the way back up. Right foot turns out. Hands again together in prayer up to the sun. Arching back if you like a little bit, opening up into it all. Nice. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog, and fantastic. We're going to stay here. Breathing in the nose, listening to the sound of the breath. Hands about the distance of your shoulders. All righty, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, breath in. Breathing out, forward fold. Feet on knees together, sitting in chair. And stand, arms all the way down. Okay, last one. We sit in chair. Come all the way up over, folding down again, fingers low. And we look up. We step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. Right side again. We start with a warrior one. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Excellent. So, we'll stay here. We're going to reach the arms out in front of us with the palms facing the sky. Feel the sun on your fingers. Breathing. Feel the sun on your back. Draw the breath in. Push the breath out. Nice and easy. Turn the palms so they face each other now, and then open the arms all the way up and out. Open the hands wider. We're going to look up if it doesn't bother the neck. And we're still breathing all in the nose. Turn the thumbs down, bring the hands behind your tail, intertwine the fingers, maybe push the palms together, and then come down and hover the right shoulder over the right knee as we lift the arms up off the back. We're trying, if we can, to square the shoulders to the earth. So we want to have it kind of lined up like a nicely built bridge. Take your time, find your breath, nice and simple. Place the left hand down, reach the right arm up with the palm facing out to the walkway in the right. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up, lower down and drop down, up dog and down dog. And we're going to do on the left side. Left foot is stepping all the way up. We'll do that same deal. Arms up. This is warrior one to start. Okay, arms out in front, palms facing the sky. Shoulders down, belly tight, breath in the nose, drawing it in, pushing it out. Turn the palms to face, open the arms up, open the hands up wider, maybe look up, lengthen to the ends of the fingers. A little wider, crack open the chest, breathe. All right, turn the thumbs down, bring the hands behind the tail, intertwine the fingers. We're going to come down and again hover the left shoulder now over the left knee. You can reach those arms up if you like. Try to keep the back like a table. So if someone rested a drink on it, it would not be falling from one side to the other. Place the right hand on the ground, reach the left arm up. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, drop down, up dog. And down dog, and great. We're going to stay here. Just breathing, resting if you like. If you don't want to rest, you can grip the fingers a little bit down the mat and tuck the head a bit. Again, looking at maybe the knees. All right, step, hop, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Feet on knees together, sitting in chair. We're going to stay in chair. Those of you that want more work than I'm delivering are welcome to come up on the toes. You're also welcome to bring the hands in prayer up to the sun again. Straight line from the hips up to the fingers, looking up. All right, please stand, arms down. Take the feet apart, distance to say the shoulders. We'll grab the elbows or grab prayer, and then we're going to hang down. Once you hang, you're welcome to just continue hanging, or you could bounce a little bit. If you're bouncing, I would push the breath out of my nose as the body drops down, kind of like a sneeze. All right, all the way up, let's touch the sky again. Peace fingers, index and middle. We're going to come down. You might have to bend your legs. We're going to come down and scoop the big toes, coming with those two fingers underneath the big toe with the thumb touching them on the inside, so then the elbows pull out and away from your ears. We're going to lengthen the tail to the crown of the head. Maybe that we're trying to have the legs go straight. They might make it. It might not, doesn't matter. We're breathing, drawing the breath in, pushing it out, maybe leaning a little bit into our edges. Let's come all the way back up, touch the sky again. Now, each full hand under each foot from the front, so we forward fold, bringing each hand under the foot, so we're sole to palm. Let your back lengthen all the way to the crown of your head, bringing the crown of your head down towards the mat. Legs might be straight, they might not be. We're breathing. All right, all the way up, we're just going to stand. Let the arms be down, super heavy. We're going to bring the feet back together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart, belly tight, maybe thumbs out. All right, sit in chair again. Come all the way up and over again, forward folding, bringing the fingers low. And we're going to look up. And we're going to step back to the top of push-up. We're going to lower down and drop down, up dog and down dog. Let's do it for the first time today. Warrior 2 on the right. Right foot steps. Left foot turns out. Arms out over the heels. So we're trying to line up heel to heel. We want to be aware that the knee is over the ankle in the front as best as we can. So we don't want to come too far out over the toes. So if you feel like you want more, how about bringing that foot a little more forward? There we go. So that's about where your knee should go. Perfect. Spine is straight up. The shoulders are hanging down nice and light. The belly, again, it's engaged. We're going to straight that leg in the front. We're going to reach out over that straight leg for a triangle, right hand down, left arm up. The palms are facing out over to our left here. We're trying to stack ourselves up nice and small, as if that fence on the left is pushing us against the fence on the right. So that kind of end up with the left wrist over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder, over the leg. And then we are lengthening through the spine to the crown of the head. If it doesn't bother your neck too much, look up to the reaching hand. Otherwise, down or to the side is fine. That was a lot to say. We're going to have nothing to say on the other side. Both hands on the shin, please, for a moment. I would shorten the stance a couple inches. Unless you're super crazy circus flexible, you can leave them as they are. Left hand stays down, right arm up. Both legs are straight. You could, if you want, take the back of the hand and put it on the outside of the leg, pushing with a little bit of force, which will rotate your left shoulder down, under, and through. Legs straight. Let's put that hand in the front there. There you go. Again, if you can, we're lengthening the tail all the way through to the crown of the head. Excellent. Hands back down. We step back again to the top of a push-up. We're going to lower down and drop down, up dog and down dog. And let's do left side warrior 2. So the left foot steps up to the top. Arms out over that heel-to-heel alignment. Knee over the ankle. Breathing. Looking at the fingers right in front of you. So the whole world is simple and small. All we're doing is breathing and looking at the hand in front of us, and it's ours, mostly. Again, straight the leg in the front. Reach out a bit rather than just folding down. Reach out and then triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathing. Trying to stack the right shoulder over the left, over the leg. Listening to the sound of the breath. Lengthening all the time, getting tall. Spine, tail to the crown. Breath, strong. All right, both hands on the shin, please, for a moment. We'll shorten the stance if we like, a couple inches, because we're going to twist the triangle. Right hand stays down, left arm up. Good. You can put back of the hand if you want, so you can get that little bit of tension there. You can push into that, pull into that. Nice and easy. Lengthen the tail to the crown of the head, get taller. Good. Hands back down. We step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. Fantastic. That may have been our peak, just in the class, not in our lives. Take your time. You're welcome to rest even here. All right, step, hop, jump, top of the mat. We're going to look up. We forward fold again. Bend the legs sitting in chair, feet and knees together, arms straight up. And standing, arms down, belly tight. Okay, let's do some more. Sit in chair. Come all the way up over, folding down, fingers low. And we're going to look up. We're going to step back to the top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. Right side again, warrior two, right foot steps. Back up with the arms back out over the heels again. Right. Breathing, the belly's a little tight, shoulders are hanging down, the knee is over the ankle out there in the front. Yes. Let's do extended side angle. We're going to take the right forearm and place it on the knee, reaching the left arm up and over. That arm will come towards your ear initially and then look up to the sky along that arm. Those of you that want to are welcome to put the right hand on the ground right next to the foot, inside or outside, as long as it doesn't move the knee around. If you put the hand on the ground as you reach forward, I will look slightly forward. Otherwise, we stay right here and we breathe. Okay, back up to warrior two. So, you are welcome to keep the back foot flat, although I'll demo it a little bit, and I'm going to come to the ball of the foot, which is a little milder. So if you want mild, go there. Otherwise, foot flat in the back. So I'm coming to the ball of the foot on the left leg. Reach the left arm forward, and we twist, bringing the left elbow now outside of the right leg. Could also put the knee down if you want a little bit less. It's going to squeeze the digestive system a little more. Good. We're going to stay here and breathe. I did not know this was coming during the recording of my class. I'm going to have to get her to sign a fucking waiver and go to singing lessons. All right, hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, drop down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, please. Left foot steps all the way up, warrior two. Wow.
Going for it.
Yeah. And one more time with feeling. Let's put the left forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. See, if I'm recording these classes for a podcast, but I don't think anyone's going to do yoga. I think they're just going to listen to this shit and laugh. It's side angle, same as before. We're reaching, we're breathing. If the hand is down, we're looking to the fingers. We're pulling that hip back. The right one. Alrighty, back up to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back right foot flat. You're welcome to come to the ball of the foot. Swing the right arm forward and then bring it outside of the left leg. Hands in prayer, pull in towards your chest, turn the fingers up towards your face. Keep that back leg straight unless you want to put the knee down, which is awesome. Then we can really squeeze the digestive system. Big breathing all the time. Excellent. Hands back down. Please step back again to the top of push-up. We're going to lower down and drop down, up dog, and down dog. And let's step the left foot to the top of the mat. We're going to come facing out to our right here, which is where the walkway is. We're going to have the feet the distance of the, like our elbows. The toes are slightly turned out. We're bending at the legs, opening the legs up. The spine is straight up the back, and we're holding the sun. So the arms are bent in the goddess pose. It's horse, actually. It's both. It's all of them. All of the above. Oh, geez. You can't get this shit anywhere else, I guarantee you. Stay a little longer. Pull the belly back against the spine. Try to set those shoulders over the hips. Okay, straight the legs. Turn the toes so they are running straight forward. They're about, again, the distance of your elbows. So it's a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to reach the arms out. Bring the hands together behind your tail. Intertwine them. And we're going to fold down, lifting the arms up off the legs. Let the toes be light, and then make them light. You can lift them for a second and put them down like feathers landing on hot asphalt. Draw the breath in, push the breath out, reminding yourself that anyone can find silence in silence. All right, let the hands be free. Grab the shins, the ankles, or the big toes with the peace fingers. If you get the big toes with the wide-legged stance here, you can pull the elbows away from your ears. We're going to stay down low. Both hands go on over to the right. You can grab the right shin, the outside of the foot, nose to the knee. Left shoulder rotates down, under, and through. Lengthen the tail again all the way through your spine to the crown of your head to the foot. And then we're going to go over to the other side. Same thing, but now the right shoulder's rotating down, under, and through. We're breathing. We're listening to the sound of our breath. We're staying focused. Are focused all the time. Focus, focus, focus. Practicing that. Good. Come on up to standing. We're going to bring the feet a little bit closer together so they're like, say, 3 feet apart. We're going to turn the right toes to the back, and the left toes are at least straight out to the side, if not pointing down a little bit. Bring the arms out so we can turn the chest all the way to the back of space. And from here, you can either intertwine the fingers behind your tail, grab elbows behind your back, or reverse prayer behind your back. It's pyramid. We're going to look up. As we breathe out, we're going to fold down over the straight legs, bringing the nose kind of towards the knee, squaring the shoulders to the earth. So, you are welcome to stay here. If you like, you can hop onto that right foot, pointing the left leg straight back for whatever your version of Warrior 3 is going to be today. You don't have to do it. Ultimately, we're going for like the capital letter T. The standing leg is straight and the body is parallel to the earth, which is not flat. Those of you up in Warrior 3 are welcome to do Ardha Chandrasana by putting the right hand down and the left arm up. See if you can lengthen the tail of the crown of the head. Wrist to wrist, straight lines. Pulling the left shoulder and the left hip back, getting flat. Those of you in Ardha Chandrasana are welcome to twist the moon by switching the hands. That is a tough pose. Take your time. See if you can lengthen the tail to crown of head here. Everybody put the left foot down. If it is not currently down, it's back behind you. We're going to turn the right toes into 45, the left toes out, bringing the arms out, squaring the shoulders now to the front of space again. It's a Mysore twist. And behind the back with the hands again, whatever you did on the other side. We're going to look up for a moment, and then again we fold down. Listen, if your nose gets to your knee or your shin, I would maybe look at the toes. So we lift the head slightly. All breathing all the time. We're going to stay here a little longer. Those of you that do Warrior 3 on the other side, please do it here. Coming up onto that front left foot. Those of you in Warrior 3 are welcome to Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Those of you in the moon are welcome to switch the hands. All right, step up to the top of the mat. Step the feet out, shake the feet out. Okay, just for the moment here, we're going to play a game called Make the Noise of Your Favorite Animal. Ah! Oh, that was like shitty. All right, one more time. Ah! All right, let's squat. Good job. So, we're in the squat, which is a great pose for the hips and the lower back. You can put your elbows and push the legs a little bit open. If the elbows are coming down on the inside of the legs, you could also put the hands down and lean into those hands, and it pushes the legs a little more. And from there, you can hit crow if you want to. I'm not going to demo it. Okay. Let's come down to hands and knees, please. Knees are 2 fists apart. Shoulders are above the wrists. We are going to do the cat and the cow. We're going to let the belly fall down as we look up, breathing in. As we breathe out, we're going to arch the back. And then moving in the head and the spine and the breath. Yes. This is the world we live in. All right, let's come back to center. We're going to point the right leg straight back and the left hand straight forward, both limbs parallel to the earth. the knee and the hand down on the opposite. So left hand forward, right leg straight back. When you go home, I want you to Google the word obtuse. You're welcome to bend the leg if you like and reach back and grab the foot with the hand that is up, and we arch up in the body. We want to keep that knee pointing straight back. We're breathing, and if we're arching through that, we're trying to look again through the third eye. All right, great. Put it all back down, and let's do the other side. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaching back, both limbs again parallel to the earth. And yeah, you can do the handshake or the palm down. Both of those are great with the extended hand. Those of you that want to are welcome to bend that leg and reach back with the hand that is up. So it's right hand grabbing the left ankle or foot, keeping the knee pointing straight back. Excellent. All right, great. Hands back down. We're going to step all the way back to the top of push-up, which we did in the beginning. Belly and legs tight. We're going to lower down and drop down. Up dog, legs tight. And down dog, pulling up and back. Good. Let's point the right foot up over the back building behind us here. Like a nice long straight line from the right wrist to the right foot all the way up your side, like 45 degrees. Those of you that like are welcome to bend that leg, trying to flip that right hip a little open. Do what you can to hold the right armpit down though, so it's not really moving. So these one stays still, one moves, we're creating this point of tension. We're breathing into that point of tension. And then for the base of pigeon, let's please throw the right leg all the way to the top of the mat. It's down flat with the shin kind of facing towards the front. We're going to put the hands down and the forearms down. You could scooch the left leg further back. That's a pretty good way to get some distance on that. If you're uncomfortable, let me know. We'll thread the needle instead. If someone needs help, let me know. And here we are. Breathing. All breath, all the time. This is a test, man. It is a fucking test. We are breathing in through the nose. We are pushing the breath out through the nose. We're focusing on that and nothing else. We're feeling the breath in the body. We're hearing the sound of the breath as we control it. It is our mind. We choose what is in there. This is our first step towards the mastery of that. Draw the breath in, push the breath out. Feel it, hear it, focus. Excellent work. Hands back down. We're going to step back to the top of push-up. We're going to shake the right leg out a bit, and the hip and the foot and everything that's there. And then top of push-up again, nice and tight. We're going to lower down, drop down. Up dog, legs tight. Down dog, pulling up and back. We're going to reach the left foot up over the back wall, and we'll stay here a little bit. Breathing again, breathing all the time, feeling the breath, really training ourselves to become focused machines. Flesh machines. You can bend the leg if you like. We point that knee up, we try to pull that hip back, we try to keep the left armpit down, we're creating tension, we're breathing into that tension. And throw that shin way up there, top of the mat. So that bent leg, the foot's pointing out to the other side, so the left leg is bent, the left foot is pointing out to our right a bit. Hands down, forearms down. You could scooch the right leg further back. We want to come down even. The body's going to try to talk you into kind of falling to one side or the other. Don't go for depth, go for nice and clean, coming down like an elevator or a lift. We're back to the breath. We're still with the breath. We're always with the breath. Listening to the sound of the breath, drawing it in, pushing it out. Breath in again, that's all we hear in our mind and in our body. Physical. There's always someone that is going to want to occupy the space in your mind. Always. It is your real estate. We're putting the breath in it. We're hearing the breath. We're gardening the skull. All weeds must go. All right, great. Hands back down. We're going to step back to the top of our last push-up for this morning. You can shake that leg out a little bit if you like, the one that was bent or whichever, whatever. Belly nice and tight. We lower down, drop down, maybe hover. Up dog, down dog. Great. Let's sit down with the legs straight out in front of us. We're going to dynamic forward fold. So the feet are kind of like when we are standing, big toes together, ankles a little bit apart. Now, kind of, they are actually like that, except we're not on the ground. We're going to breathe in and touch the sun and reach up. We're going to breathe out and fold towards the toes. And then we come all the way back up again, breathing in. And we breathe out, folding down towards the toes. We're going to do this over and over. Always the out breath is on the downward fold. Breathing. Moving. Focusing. Ten more seconds, please. All right, touch the sky, please. All the way over here in the shaded area, Enrique is going to show us the reverse plank. We're putting the hands down behind us, under the shoulders if possible. The fingers are pointing towards the feet. We're lifting the hips up and we're looking at the sky. We're lengthening tail to the crown of the head. We're breathing. All righty, everybody down. So we're sitting with the legs out in front of us again. We're going to bend the right leg and put that foot flat on the mat with the knee pointing up towards the sky. I don't jump the leg or the foot over the other leg. I know people do that, do what you like, but we want to keep it as tight as possible in case we're able to wrap it. We're going to take the left hand and grab that leg. We're going to put the right hand behind you, 6 inches out from your tail. You could also take the left elbow and put it outside of the leg. Yes. And I would then push this elbow against the leg, creating that tension as we rotate through. We're directing the right shoulder back, we're looking back, and we're again looking at the fence line, not the earth. We're listening to the sound of the breath. All right, let's switch it. Right leg out, left foot in, nice and tight. Right arm grabs the leg, left hand behind you. Same thing. And don't look at the grass, look at the fence line. Straight line like a profile. And we're lengthening up through the tail to the crown of the head. And we're breathing. Just a little bit longer. All right, all the way back around. We are sitting a still end again. Both legs now are bent. With both legs bent, the feet are flat on the mat. We're bringing the arms underneath those legs. You can either grab one wrist or intertwine the fingers. I like grabbing one wrist, so I'm grabbing the right with the left. Roll back onto the tailbone. If you're uncomfortable on a bumpy surface, move around, find something a little more reasonable. You could stay right here. You could let go. There we go. You could straighten the legs. You could bring the hands in prayer to the third eye. Like I said at the beginning of class, a man's got to know his limitations. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall as you can, shoulders way down, top of the head way up. All right, all the way back up. Cross the legs again, grab the shins, sit up tall, shoulders down, top of the head up. And up again, up again. We're breathing in the nose, the core is tight. You can do less, bend the legs don't have to be straight. We're building it slowly. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall. Okay, yeah, one more. All the way back up. Here we go, stay, breathe, core tight. Hands in prayer to the third eye or to the toes. All right, hug the knees in. We're going to roll back and lie onto the back, which is right there as we roll back. How convenient. Well, we're going to do a bridge. We're going to put the feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger can almost touch your heel, but not quite. And then we're going to lift the hips up. As we lift the hips up, we're going to tuck one shoulder under, then the other. We're going to interlace the fingers and push the arms down on the mat. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Enrique, you got to hold your vocal audition somewhere else. This is bullshit. Tell her she passed so she'll stop. All right, come on, all the way down. Let's hug the knees into the chest. With the knees into the chest, the forearms come onto the shins and pull them down into the belly. Bring your nose up to the knee and get a little bit of length on your lower back. Great. For those of you that wish to come along, we are going upside down. We are starting with plow, halasana. We're kicking the feet up and over the head with the legs in the direction of straight, with the toes trying to fall down towards the earth. The Ashtanga version is intertwined fingers with the arms pushing against the mat, or hands on the back if you need the stability, because we have all sorts of different inclines here on this little area here. So however you can be stable here. Don't crush the head, don't crush the neck. Sit on the shoulders as much as you can. Breathe as much as you can. Hallelujah. If the hands are not on the back, place them there now. We're going to lift the feet straight up into the sky. We're breathing. We're focusing. The weight of shoulder stand is in the shoulders and the elbows. If you feel like the back of your head is getting pushed, I would either bend at the waist or bring the feet towards out over the elbows or out even further and put it really the weight into the elbows. We're going to stay here and breathe a little bit. Okay. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. You could even stay there for a moment. It's another pose with the knees towards the ears, the toes tapping the earth, and the fingers interlaced with the arms down. Or grab the feet. We're all coming to dead bug anyways. Grab the feet. We're lower down onto the back. In dead bug, the soles of the feet are luckily facing up to the sun today. We're laying all the way on the back. The knees are in the armpits. You could stay still. You could rock around a little bit if you like. All breathing all the time, still finding our focus, always finding our focus, working it and working it and working it till it becomes second nature. Good. Please bring the knees into the chest. Let's hug them in again. Grab the shins, pull them down into the belly. Bring the nose up to the knees again. And then keep the knees up where they are. Bring the arms out like a T, nice and long on the ground. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. Excellent. If the legs do not fall down together, you're welcome to put the right hand on top of them, pushing it down a little bit. And let's come all the way back up to center and then over to the other side. Good. Same stuff. And all the way back to center again. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Thank yourself for being tested all the time. And thank yourself for always passing those tests. We're going to lay down. If your lower back is ever bothering you, can you have the legs bent with the feet flat on the mat? You can lay like that. Or you can lay all the way flat with the legs a little bit apart in the sun, with the hands a little bit away from the body. So today, we're going to turn this into a meditation. We're going to feel the breath rising and falling in the body with all of our attention like a cat watching a mouse. Feel the body breathing itself. Feel the body being the body, the earth vehicle. If you're distracted, I want you to breathe the body like we did in class, drawing it in, pushing it out, feeling the belly move with the breath, feeling the nostrils as it takes the breath in, feeling the fingertips as there's more oxygen in your body, breathing all the time. For this last little section here, as you breathe in and then out, I want you to say in your mind, 1. And then as you breathe in and you breathe out, I want you to say in your mind, 1. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, I want you to say in your mind, 1. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, I want you to say in your mind, 1. All one or all none. All right, let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. And we're going to rotate at the wrists and the ankles. Stretch your hands way over the top of the head. And take this moment and let your bare flesh touch the earth over the top of your mat. Pull the navel down against the earth floor. And then bring your knees into your chest and begin rocking yourself up to a seated position. And sit however you like. And once you get to that sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center. And I'm going to switch mantras on you for a moment. We're doing the Friday mantra. Hi Bella. We haven't done it in a while. There's really only one mantra you're going to need for this weekend. Get the fire in your hands. Rub those hands together. And you can use this mantra everywhere. And we're going to not be shy. And we're going to be so loud that our mantra is going to be like a vibration, like throwing a stone into a pool of water, rippling out and out. Okay, let's just get to it. Enough of this. Reach the arms all the way up, like a big funnel, receiving everything, the good, the bad, all of it equally. Take a breath in as much as you can get. Breathe in more. Our magic word is going to be yes. Breathe in more. Hold. Do not be shy. Let that magic word out right here. Yes! Woo! All right. Thank you for coming, man. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you being here.